Welcome tonight on Sip and Chat with T. Lynn. We're laughing our way to healing with none other than author, speaker, and laughter guru, Miss Sam Rehan. It's Sip and Chat with T. Lynn, baby. Go on, click that button and subscribe tonight. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notified when we go live again next time. And most importantly, make sure you share. Sharing is caring, baby. And somebody out there needs what we're sharing tonight. And the only way they're going to get it is if you do what? Go on and share this broadcast. It's Sip and Chat with T. Lynn, baby. Come on and let's get into it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, and welcome to Sip and Chat with T. Lynn. Listen, I have an amazing guest with me tonight, and baby, you know it. She's one of my favorite people. She is none other than the laughter guru, Miss Sam Rehan. Welcome, Sam.
Hello. A big old hello.
Listen, this is why I love her, guys. You see how she just came on and she came in the room smiling. Yes. I'm excited to have you here with me tonight on Sip and Chat. So before we get started, it is a Sip and Chat. So tell me, what are you sipping on tonight?
Beautiful water. Room temperature water.
I was about to say, listen, just like laughter, water, especially room temperature water, is good for the soul. So absolutely. And of course, I'm sipping on my tea for this evening, which is very, very yummy and warming as well. Yay. How have you been?
I've been fantastic, really well, and it's warmer now here in the UK, so I'm happy.
Yes, you're right, because the last time we talked, I believe you was telling me just how cold it was. So you got the warm air now, and we have the freezing air. Oh. But it's all good. It's all good. Listen, one of the things that I thought Sam would be fantastic for tonight, guys, is, as you can see, her personality. She just brings brightness and sunshine in the room with her smile. And she has an amazing story about how she got to that smile. And we're going to dive into that tonight. So I hope you guys bunker in with us, go on, cozy up, get your nice warm drink, and join the conversation in the comments. We will be watching to see, what questions you have. But Sam, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. So I'm a mother, 2 wonderful children. I live in the UK and I love natural things. I love nature and I love animals. I've recently got 3 little guinea kids. So guinea pigs,
oh, wow.
Baby guinea pigs, and they're 6 weeks old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I love helping people. I love helping people to feel better. And I think I've got the best job in the world.
I think you do too, because you get to smile and laugh all day long. Oh my goodness. And I know your children, well, let me go back. I know that you're a nature lover, because behind you, all I see is trees, and I absolutely love it. And it looks just as bright and sunshiny as you are.
Oh, thank you.
And I know your children are enjoying the guinea kids, as you call them.
Alongside 2 rabbits and 3 cats. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, very blessed.
Yes.
And,
absolutely.
Yeah. And what I was going to say was that I think I have the best job in the world, because what I do is I am a laughter professional. So I actually help people to feel better through laughter. I get them to lengthen their laughter
And
and
that
feel
you
better.
do. And
Yes.
that you do. We have to do the exercise with everybody before we get off tonight so that they can experience the laughter that we did. Um,
Yes.
but you, as I said, you have an amazing, amazing story. And I know that at one time, laughter seemed so far away for you. So tell us a little bit about how we got to the laughter.
Absolutely. So about 5 years ago, in the space of 1 week, a number of things happened. In that week, a sibling rang me to say that a child, a nephew, had passed away unexpectedly, aged 10. So that was
Yeah.
difficult. In the same week, my son was on a school trip and he got concussion. I was living in temporary accommodation with the children, who were very young,
Mm-hmm.
and went to work. I was a single mom, and the job that paid for everything, I found out that the job was being made redundant. And there was a few more other things that was going on. So in that week, in the space of a week, all those things, I felt physically, emotionally, and mentally tired. And
Yeah.
I just remember putting the children to bed, thinking, I need to kind of get some strength, because, these children, and I need to look after these children and get myself some energy. And it was
Right.
difficult. And I remember putting them to bed and looking at some kind of humour, but I didn't have the energy to decipher the humour. But I came across very young babies laughing and gurgling on the internet. Babies around about 4 or 5 months old. And do you know what, Lynn? I suddenly felt a little bit better. I
Yeah.
just remember, there was a softening that was happening inside me. And I repeated that particular video, and I found some more videos. And I thought, just the sounds of these very young children is making me feel better. And yes, and I went to bed. And I remember the next couple of days, I looked up and realised there was about 50 years of research into laughter and how amazing it is for mental health, physical
Yes.
health, and that's how my journey started.
With gurgling babies from the internet.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
because that was absolutely, and just the sound of it, and knowing that you didn't give the whole of everything that was going on at that time, it already sounded like a lot. So you were overwhelmed, you were down, but that gurgling baby,
That
I'm
laughing
telling you,
baby.
that
Yes.
laughing baby, yes, it laughter does lighten the mood. Like you can feel down. And I think earlier today I was a little tired, but I
Hmm.
took a call with someone and we laughed and my whole mood changed. I got a second wind and everything. So absolutely laughter is amazing for
Huge
changing your mood.
Hugely amazing. The thing is, when you're laughing, you can't be angry at the same time. You can't be stressed
No.
at the same time. And when you're laughing, you're very present. It's a form
Yeah.
of mindfulness. And it's a wonderful God given gift to us, because it's a resource. Most
Yeah.
of us, if not all of us, can access laughter. And it doesn't mean that we're ignoring what's going on, the reality, we're pushing away other feelings. What we're saying is, in this moment right now, I'm going to choose to feel a bit better, take a respite, take a break, and access this wonderful gift, this natural, healthy gift, and I'm going to feel better. And you talked about laughing with your friend, and the
Yeah.
research shows that we are 30 times more likely to laugh when we're in company with friends and
Yeah.
family. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. And nothing is better than that from your gut laugh.
Ah,
That from your gut that you laugh so hard. Oh my goodness. But
yes.
so with the laughter, so you started off with the laughter that helped you begin to day by day. And I love that you pointed that out. It's saying not that nothing else is going on or that whatever's going on around you isn't significant. I love that you said, but in this moment, I choose to
Mm-hmm.
laugh. I choose to take this moment and breathe life back in myself, to lighten my mood, to take in some fresh air in a fresh moment, just to breathe. And I like that you said that because sometimes people feel guilty for that.
They
Like
do.
I'm that person that somehow or another things happen and I find a way to giggle. And I'm like, I know that's not funny, but I just can't help. I feel like you gotta laugh, and then that makes the other people around me laugh as well. But it's like it lightens the mood. Sometimes it breaks that, I don't know, that seriousness about whatever's going on. It lightens it just enough for you to be able to breathe and think just a little bit more.
Absolutely. And there's a number of things you've mentioned when you talked about lighter. The reason we're lighter is because when we're laughing from the belly, we're taking more oxygen. So if right now I'm happy talking to you,
Very
and if I
true.
laugh, that's actually for me a genuine laugh, and I'm breathing from the belly. And you know, the great thing is, when I looked at the research, because actually my background is in science, and what I realised is when I've done physiology and anatomy, the brain is about 2% of your body weight, but
Hmm.
takes in about 20% of your oxygen. So when we're
Wow.
laughing, if we can laugh more, where if we can take more oxygen, it's more health. And also, you talked about, you know, when we feel better, we can pass it on. How amazing is
Yes.
that? How amazing is that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the days when I found the laughter, I mean, yeah, I laughed, but I don't think I ever laughed as much as I started to laugh more when I once I realised how much it was helping me. But
Yeah.
what I want to say to yourself and the viewers are that some days, and even sometimes now, it's difficult for me to laugh, and people say, "Really, Sam? You're a laughter professional. You've written a book, and why is it difficult?" Because I'm human, things happen. So
Yes.
what I realized is when I could laugh, I was able to smile. But even when I could smile, what I found through research is when I moved, if you move, because when we're stressed, anxious, we're in our head, we're here. And
Yeah.
what we need to do, if we can, is to move away from the thoughts back into our body, which is called embodiment. And it can be simply as swaying, dancing, moving around. And even if you have limited, and that's why, because it feels good. And even if you
Yeah.
have limited movement, you can move your hands. So I started to find all these things that I could do to feel better and access my genuine, natural laughter.
Yes. And I love, listen, you done tapped on to something that I love to do. I absolutely love to dance. And
Yes.
dancing does lighten the mood. You get your music going, you get the nice little tune, and sometimes it doesn't even have to have words, okay? I don't need words to music. Just give
Yeah.
me a good tune and I get the pop in my fingers, and you right. And before you know it, your mood lightens. You can get that good laugh. Sometimes it makes you laugh because you're having such a good time. But I love that the movement helps regenerate
Yes.
your laugh. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know, everything starts to flow, the blood, fluids start to flow. And you can do it fast, you can do it slow. But the main thing is that we remember there's a whole of us. You know, we're often in our thoughts, most of the
Yeah.
day, because just the way we are. But actually, movement dance, it's beautiful. And even if you have limited movement, you can move about in your chair. I've worked with clients, various people who perhaps they've got dementia and limited movement, and some of them can just move their hands. And I worked with one particular person who were just able to move their eyes and slightly move their head, but any movement is great.
movement. So you got that, guys? Come on, join the conversation. Did you hear what she said? What is your way to break the mood and bring laughter? Why don't you join us in the comments and let us know? Do you like to dance? What brings or sparks the laughter in your life? Join the conversation. I like that though. Because you're right. If you're
Mm,
when we're stressed, we are stuck like this.
yes,
You're
yes.
stuck, your face is straight, you're stressed, and exactly, you're very intent, you're very focused. But if you get to moving, you're right, it does lighten, it lightens everything up. And look at you, you got me grooving to a beat that I don't even y'all don't hear, but I hear it in my
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you. And then my journey continued. So what happened was when I found that laughter, roll on a few months later, my job was made redundant. What I did is I found a laughter coach. I found a laughter yoga trainer. And what I did, along with some mental health workers and teachers, I did some training. And then, fresh from the training, I live in a village in the UK, and I set up a couple of workshops, and I worked with the general public. Some days, 20 people showed up. Some days, one person showed up. And on one particular day, nobody turned up. But you know what I did? I practiced my laughter. And you know what was
Yeah.
so interesting? I was on the first floor, and there was a workman downstairs, and he came upstairs, knocked on the door. He said, "Are you all right?" And he said, "Are you all right? Because I can hear all this laughter. It's just you." And I said, "I'm practicing my laugh." And I guess what I want to say is that laughter is like a muscle. You know, find ways, like I did, to
Yes,
practice laughing, because do you know what? Children laugh a lot because they're
they
playful.
do. Oh man, they
Yeah.
do. And that lightens. Even I could be sitting somewhere in the house and my son will just start cracking up laughing. And it's like all you can, it brings a smile to my face because I'm like, what is so funny? But he is like just giggling away, and let him get really tickled. And it's, I love to hear him laugh. It is such a joy to hear
It's
him laugh.
beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And the research shows it's because they play. And we're meant to play. But as adults, we get busy. But there's no reason why we shouldn't play more. So laughter's
Right.
next door to playing. So laughter's
Yeah.
playful. And I think that's what happens when you're laughing with your friend, we're laughing in a group. The playfulness comes out. We remember that
Yeah.
childhood. And hopefully most of us laughed when we were children. We can remember bits of us. And we didn't need much to laugh. Do you remember? We didn't need things. We didn't need to
No.
watch comedy shows. We found that laughter is innate. We're born with it as humans. And actually, they say that maybe thousands of years ago, the anthropology, the study of, humans, that perhaps we were running, perhaps from a natural disaster or something. And we stopped and we went, and then we looked at each other and there was relief. And then and the sounds became laughter. So to this day, when we laugh, it tells the brain, the body, that you are safe.
Oh,
Yeah. So it
I
moves
did
us from
not know
stress.
that.
Yeah. So it moves us from stress to feelings towards relaxation. So we're talking about genuine laughter. I'm talking about laughing with people, not laughing at people. We're talking
No,
about laughing with people.
laughing
And
with, yes.
yeah, and I guess I want to bring that up because I've worked with a number of people over 5 years with laughter well-being, laughter yoga. And actually, while I mention it, laughter yoga refers to the hearty breathing. It's
And
not
I was going
yoga
to ask you
positions.
about that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
because I'm starting. Okay, so since you came into my life, I'm starting to see laughter yoga. And I'm like, okay, what is that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it comes from with there's a wonderful Indian doctor who came up with the concept of laughter yoga, and his wife is a yoga teacher. So it's group exercises without jokes to encourage laughter, prolong it. Why prolong it? Because the science, the evidence shows that we need to kind of laugh for about 15 minutes to access the benefits. So the yoga aspect refers to the hearty breathing.
Mm.
Yeah, but I guess what I wanted to really add is that if anybody's when people are listening, um, it's important to recognise that some of us do have memories associated which aren't pleasant to do laughter, perhaps being bullied at school and a number of other things as well. So just being mindful that when we're laughing together, and not everybody can laugh at the same time that we laugh, and that's okay. So when I'm with a group of people, I always say to people right at the beginning, please remember that I'm not going to enforce laughter. I'm going to encourage it. So
Yes.
allow it to it. And maybe there's people who are here who can only smile today. And if they can't smile, perhaps they can soften.
Mm. I like
Mm,
that. If you can't get your laugh today, perhaps you can soften.
yes,
Absolutely. All right.
yes.
So, our time is winding down, and I have so many other things I want to do with you. So, the first thing I want you to do is we did mention that you have a book. So, can you tell us the name of the book so that we can make sure our viewers are able
Uh-huh.
to go out and support and get the book?
Absolutely. Can I show it to you?
You sure can.
So it's called Laugh More, Soar in Your Health, Career, and Relationships.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. And it's
I
called
love
Laugh
that.
More. It's called Laugh More because the whole thing is about when you lengthen your laughter, that is when the health benefits kick in. They're there when you're laughing
Yes.
anyway, but the more you can laugh more, the more you will be able to access those endorphins, more oxygen coming in, move towards relaxation, lowering blood pressure, and heaps of other things as well. And even
Yes.
happy aging, healthy aging.
Yes. I like that. Now, where can people get your book from?
Yeah, they can buy it from Amazon. And guess what, T-Lynn? Last
What?
week I released the audiobook.
Yes. I love
Yeah,
audiobooks.
it works.
Yes.
So I'm narrating it. So there's Kindle, there's a print, an audiobook, and Audible. Yeah, yeah.
Listen, she's narrating it, guys. So that means you see how she's has you laughing now and how joyous she is. You get to listen to that the whole audiobook. Oh my goodness. That's a
Nearly
great book.
6 hours, 6 hours long.
6 hours of laughing. No,
Oh,
it's
well,
not because she talks a lot. It's because she's reading a book, guys. When you read the book, it takes longer. Come on.
yeah. Yes.
Absolutely. So make sure you guys go on over to Amazon and get you a copy of Laugh More, okay, by Sam Rehan. It's going to help you with your relationships, your health, and your career. Make sure you get a copy of that book and or download the audio book and enjoy 6 hours of a pleasant voice making you laugh
Thank
along the
you.
way.
Or
Okay.
Kindle. Or
Or
Kindle.
Kindle, or if you like to read. I mean, I'm not sure how many people are on public transportation these days, given our current circumstances. But whatever you do, if you read on your Kindle, get it on Kindle too. You got 3 modes: audio, hard book, or your Kindle. Okay, make sure you get a copy. Now,
Yay.
yes. Now it is time for the magic moment of our talk, of our time together. And that is, what is one nugget of wisdom that you would like to leave with our viewers tonight?
Okay. Can I share the laughter exercise with you?
Absolutely. I
And you
thought
could,
you would
yeah,
never ask.
ask. And then you can share this. And next time you meet up with your family and friends on video, however you meet them, do this exercise with them. It's fantastic. So
Yes, and you
I'm gonna,
guys at home that's watching, make sure you do this as well, okay? If
yeah,
you're
do
able to, because if you're I don't know where you're watching at, but if you're at home, join
yeah,
in on this exercise. It's a lot of fun.
brilliant. So let me show you first. What you're going to do is you're going to laugh without making a sound. You think, so I'm going to laugh now. I'm not muting myself, but I'm going to laugh without making a sound. So watch me first, then we'll do it together. So 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Sorry. So what we're going to do, we're going to do that together. If a laugh starts to emerge, shush yourself. So on 1, 2,
You see,
3.
she couldn't even make it the whole time without letting the sound out. Okay. Okay.
So on 1, 2, 3. Shh. Ah. Well done, well done. And we're going to follow this by laugh out loud. So if you've got sensitive ears, you may kind of want to reduce the volume. So on 1, 2, 3, we're going to laugh out loud with a laugh we were holding in. So
Okay.
1, Teelan, are you ready? 2,
Ready.
3.
Oh my goodness.
my cheeks are aching. Ooh, breath in and breath out. How do you feel,
Yeah.
Teelan? How do you feel?
I
How do you
feel
feel?
lighter. I feel lighter.
Hey, yay.
Yes. Listen, if you didn't get affected by that exercise, I can't even get my face straight right now. A lot of fun. You have to try it. I hope you tried it. Those of you that are watching, make sure you try
Yes.
the exercise. It's a lot of fun. And it does, it's like your face is hurting. Like I can't even come down to a regular face because it's like stuck in a
Well, I'm the
smile.
same. I mean, people say to me, "Are you faking it?" I'm not. I absolutely
No.
I love it, and actually, I can feel it. And it's brilliant because it releases tension in your jaw and your mouth and your tongue. Do you know? And I feel fantastic.
Yes. It does feel fantastic to laugh. Oh my goodness. You see why she's the laughter guru, you guys? Come on now. Now, do you teach laughter yoga?
I do. I do. I'm actually doing a session free next week on the 24th. I do various community work, charity work. And at the moment, to support everybody, I'm doing free public classes, which is
Awesome
fantastic.
sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll put some more on my website. But yeah, 30 minutes of
Awesome.
laughter, how to lengthen your laughter. And very similar to this, it's lengthening
Yeah.
your laughter with group exercises. And you know, you can laugh, smile, or soften.
Or soften. Listen, you guys make sure that you go on over to samrehan.com. Okay. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you go over there, check her out, get a copy of her book, Laugh More. Come on, it's going to help your relationships, your health, and your career. All right. And again, you can get it in three types of books. You can get the ebook, the hard copy book, or the audiobook. All right. So make sure you go on over to samrehan.com. And while you're over there, make sure you guys check out her laughing yoga.
Yes.
Laughing yoga. Make sure you check that out. Listen, Sam, it has been such a pleasure having you join me tonight. I have so much fun with you. We literally laugh pretty much the whole entire time,
We
all the
did.
time when we talk, which
Yeah.
is such a joy. I'm so grateful for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed her tonight. If you did, go on ahead, put some hand claps in the comments for us. Let her know, send her some love. Let her know you really enjoyed what she gave us and taught us tonight. Remember, laughter is so good for the soul, guys. It makes lasting memories, and it certainly
Absolutely.
lightens up your current mood. All right.
it's
Well,
absolutely fantastic for health. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
you are so welcome. You are so welcome. And as always, time flies when we're having fun. But remember, today is a fantastic day to make a difference in the lives of those that are around you. I'm T. Lynn Tate, and this has been Sip and Chat with T. Lynn. You all have a safe and wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.